Look, if Brittney's situation does anything to help folks have a conversation about this, what is a conservatorship? What is a guardianship? When do we need one? How can it be taken advantage of? If she does that for this country and for people in this country, that'll be a remarkable accomplishment.
You've had a lot more questions about it, right? Since all this happened,
Oh,
right?
nonstop. Yeah, people have come up to me. Lawyers are kind of bad. We're like doctors at a cocktail party, right? You tell somebody you're a doctor at a cocktail party, the first thing you do is you want to say, "Can you look at something?" Lawyers are kind of the same way. When you're at a cocktail party or somebody, and they never worry about what kind of lawyer you are. The first thing you get is, "Tell me what's going on about this." So this is the new one, obviously. When somebody hears that that I'm an attorney or that I do, probators, people that know me come up to me and, "What in the heck is this deal with Brittney Spears?" And it's good. It started a conversation about what we should do with these situations, and it's also helping talk about the perspective on mental health and mental health conservatorships and guardianships, because we do see those. We have people that have to go to Ridgeview, and they may need a short-term conservatorship or guardianship, and usually that's a parent-child, right? We've got a child who struggled with addiction or mental health issues, and the parent is having to put them under a guardianship or conservatorship to help get them the help that they need and help monitor that situation and kind of protect them from themselves, because they're off their medication or they're making decisions that are not good for themselves, or they don't understand if they're truly in a psychotic episode, they don't understand, they're deluded, they're paranoid, they're in a schizophrenic state, a manic state. They don't understand their money. They don't understand their assets. They don't understand what they're doing. In those states, quite often, they'll do manic things because they'll buy a car because some voice told them to. And those really sad situations with parents. And I think we see a lot of cases where parents have struggled through that, trying to manage it without the intervention of the courts, without the intervention.
And it's very difficult.
Very difficult and very heartbreaking.
Yes.
And, the parents struggling with when to help and when to give up, and we see that time and time again. And they don't think of the guardianship, conservatorship route as a solution, because in our heads, that's for grandma, right?
Yeah.
And so they need to understand that can be an avenue as well to help gain control and get that person in a situation where, and if the Brittney case proves out to be an example, it's one where maybe the person gets the help they need, their assets get secured, and then when they regain their mental capacity and regain an understanding, that transitions back away from the guardianship and conservatorship back to them. So, it'll be an interesting thing to follow in that regard and see if the conversation nationally, works in that direction.